A shout out to our podcast sponsor, sportsponsorship.co.uk. If you or your business are interested in making a real difference to the Scottish game, supporting hundreds of kids into regular football, get in touch with sportsponsorship.co.uk and they'll find the right fit for your brand. Welcome to Tinpot, Scottish football podcast, and this is our Tinpot on Tour episode. It's episode 6 now of this sort of mini-series that we're doing. And if you're a regular listener, you'd expect this drop on a Friday, but we are dropping it on a Thursday, recording on the Wednesday night, because sadly, or joyfully, on Thursday night, I will be at Hampden and unable to record for the Scotland-Greece game. So yeah, a bit of a different structure for this week, but coming up on this episode we have it's all things Scotland really. We're back on international duty with the international break coming up over the next week. We'll be starting off with a sort of dream 5-a-side Scotland team. We're going to have a draft for that between the three of us for the 21st century, of course. We're not going to go back to yesteryear where we had much better talent. Then after that we're going to predict the 2 Scotland games that are coming up and finish off with another quiz, which again I've not prepped Andrew and Matt about, but I'm sure they'll take it in their stride. Mate. David Unsworth, yeah, like Tuesday's episode. Disgraceful.
Yeah, it's a shameful moment. Yes, that's why I went Tinpot, not the tennis, mate.
Have you fact-checked all the clues this time, or?
There's no clues this time. It is 100% fact. I can't go wrong this week. So yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. So it's fair this week. Okay, cool.
Not relying on Wikipedia for your out-of-date stats, me, are you?
The good thing between recording on a Monday and then recording on a Wednesday, I've not had enough time to receive my P45 in the mail yet, so I'm still
fine,
here.
And you'll maybe not get it if you're away tomorrow as well, so be alright.
True, yeah. Bounce right into Monday's ep, hopefully.
That's it.
Still be here. But yeah, how are you guys? I know we only spoke a couple of days ago. Not much has happened in the world since then, but any news? What's been happening?
Big news, mate. I got a Too Good To Go box yesterday from Tim Hortons, mate. Got 50 Timbits in class. 50 Timbits for 5
Timbits. Hey.
Yeah, Too Good To Go, son. Right around the corner from my house as well.
How stale were they?
Last day they were good. Couldn't finish them all, me and the wife. Had some today. Not too bad. Some drier than others, but still top class. 50 Timbits. I was kind of my box back, mate. It's really heavy, like. Fucking
That's
class,
remarkable.
man. That's good,
you normally
That's impressive, yeah.
Shite like Too Good To Go things from Lidl, and it's like a turnip and some other nonsense. But I've
had Tim Hortons a couple of times.
brilliant.
One time I got a box of 6 full donuts and 20 Timbits, so they're pretty good there. I think they just pile on too much, clearly. And I got free pizza at work today, Domino's pizza. That's unbelievable.
Nice.
In 2 days.
Are things rocky in the workplace, and they're like, oh, we need to bond the guys together and get some free pizzas in?
Nah, we've got like a new gaffer, so he got us pizzas and that. It was good. I've not had Domino's in a long time. I was like, it's pretty tasty, man. It's never disappointing. Say it's a classic sort of pizza for the workplace. Everyone gets their wee bit of pizza that they like, a bit of veggie, and then meat with a delicious dip.
Is there any with vegan cheese?
Nah.
Not catering for all then, are they? That's shocking.
I think
Someone
they asked
sat in
if
the
there
corner
any
pissed off.
vegans, mate.
Okay, they've asked for dietary requirements. Any with
Yeah.
peanuts on?
I don't think that's the type of thing they'd put on Domino's pizza.
Are you backing the manager after that performance, or?
Going to sit
How's
in
the
front of his
dressing
car
room
before he
after-
leaves.
Well,
that?
unfortunately, they're based down south, so I'll probably not get another free pizza sesh again. But yeah, man, it was a good sesh.
What's the general feel in the camp after
Everyone's
the
happy.
change?
Business as usual,
Yeah.
mate. Business as usual. Just getting our head down,
Yeah.
working hard.
Yeah.
Just working hard for the team. Everyone's a united front. We're excited to move forward to the new horizons together, and it's what it is. And yeah, looking forward to it.
That's good. I mean, some performances have been a bit lacking recently. Do you feel that the new manager bounce is going to give you a little bit of a boost there?
Yeah, we're all just really keen to get going and to continue to move forward to achieve our objectives for the season ahead,
Good,
and
good.
make some money for the company. And yeah, I'm just getting my head down, working hard as I usually do, and it's what it is, and what will be will be.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. Just a quick one. Are you going to stop playing those games on LinkedIn during company time, or are you gonna probably just carry on what you're doing and try and sort of juggle the two?
I'll play the LinkedIn games on my lunch break as I have been doing previously. I find it's good to sometimes decompress from the stresses of work with a wee mind puzzle game, keep the mind ticking over. And then also go for a walk, maybe, and have some lunch during my designated lunch hour. And then between the hours that I am working and between the hours that I clock in and out, I will be 100% focused on the job at hand with the overall aim to improve productivity and performance.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time, Matthew. Thank you.
That concludes the press conference. No more questions for Mr. Strugnall, please. Thanks, ladies and gents.
Strike that last thing on the record about LinkedIn. That's a false statement, slanderous.
That was a false statement. I'll concede that.
I think more workplaces should do football style interviews.
I'll try and get as much
watch or listen to them.
Cliches as I could, but it's hard to think of cliches on the spot. Footballers just seem to have them embedded in their sort of way they talk. Like they never say anything of any worthy, anything of note. They just sort of say the same sort of mundane.
Yeah, they're all media trained out there. Not like 20 years ago, you got a few rogue answers slipping in, but now it's all the same. Robots, bloody robots.
100%.
That's what happened to our game. VAR, robots, AI. Bloody AI will be the referee next day. They'll just fucking AI managers probably.
Yeah, just Elon Musk doing all of it by himself. Yeah, probably.
Right, we'll move on from that and discuss some Scottish football. No more questions for Matthew in his post-match interview. Yeah, we're going to do a sort of Dream Scotland 5-a-side draft from the 21st century. So the way this is going to work, we'll go alphabetical order, so it can start with Andrew. He's going to pick a player, and we're going to go one goalkeeper, one defender, two midfielders, and a striker, just to keep it consistent. You're going to pick a player that's played for Scotland, then it's going to go to Matt, then it'll come to me. I'll get 2 picks, then it goes back to Matt, back to Andrew for 2 picks again, and repeats until we've all made our 5-a-side team. And it's up to our listeners to post in the comments who's made the best team out of the 3 of us. So, all understanding, gents?
Can I just ask a question of the time frame? Sorry, I was...
Yeah, I mean, in our lifetimes, 21st century, I would say.
Some of us are older than others.
Yeah, absolutely. 21st century is only a bit of my lifetime.
Can you tell me what the years are for that? I always get confused with the centuries.
January 2001 onwards.
Okay.
I'd say January 2000 onwards.
2001. That's when it started.
20th century, is it?
21st century, it started on the 1st of January 2001.
Ooh. Comment in the comments if you think the century started.
I just thought it was 2000 to 2000 and...
Let me Google it.
900.
Yeah, post in the comments when you think the 21st century started.
When did the 21st century start? 1st of January 2001.
Don't ever doubt Andrew.
Google.
I didn't doubt him. I just thought I just had a different viewpoint on the world. That's changed my life. Wow, that's great to know. I mean, we'll change it from the 1st of 2000 onwards. We won't call it 21st century. We'll just say from 2000
That's
onwards.
Distasteful, mate. Distasteful conduct there from you.
Yeah.
Oh, leave me alone. But you're all okay and agreed with the format.
What if you had a player that was in 2000, but then it started 2001?
Well, it's allowed now because Thomas has changed the rules because it suits him. So
he only got his cat in 2001.
If they've played in the 90s and the noughties, that's fine. I'm just talking about you can't include Dennis Law and Dalglish and Souness and Hansen, these boys. Honestly.
Indeed.
Every week we turn up to do something like this and I just get the ruddy piss taken out of me. Not easy being the Alexander Armstrong or the Richard Osman of the...
You wish you were Richard Osman, mate.
Yeah, I do, in many ways.
7 foot tall, full head hair.
And a gigantic cock. I should imagine.
And shitloads of cash. I'm writing a book every 5 minutes. He's got one out every month.
I bet he doesn't do LinkedIn stuff on company time. He waits for like 10 p.m. in bed with an Ovaltine.
That was untrue. Not an untrue comment.
Right, okay, Andrew, over to you for your first pick. Which position are you going to go for in your first pick?
Goalkeeper.
Oh, okay.
I'm going Davy Marshall.
You've gone against Alan McGregor, your most favourite keeper of all time.
Yes, I have. But the reason is obviously Davy Marshall's had a fairly recently iconic moment or moments. But one moment in particular, and I think that in a Scotland shirt, he's definitely more memorable, I would say, for that reason. So yeah, I went for Davy Marshall.
Fair enough. So Marshall is gone. Neither of us, Matthew, can take Marshall. He's out of the running. Over to you, Matt. What's your first pick going to be of your five-a-side?
I thought I'll go goalkeeper again just so I can get this guy in my team, Craig Gordon.
Oh, no.
Still in the squad at 42-year-old. Never let us down. Very handsome and yeah, just an all-round legend. Been in the squad for about 20 odd years, mate. Been through all the lows and didn't really play in the highs. Did he play the last Euros? Did he play? He did, I.
No, it was Gunny for the Euros in Germany, and before that it was Marshall.
There you go then. So poor Gordon, he's been hanging about for 20 years, never played in the major tournament. This is his chance.
It's bad
Come on.
timing, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. I don't know if he'll still be around come World Cup time next year, and if he is, if Gunn's fit, I still don't think he'll be first choice potentially, but you never know. Depends what happens the rest of the season. But
he's Scotland's greatest ever goalkeeper in my lifetime.
Yeah, that's fair.
Between the years 2000 and
of the last 25 years. Yeah. Right, so you both gone for a keeper. It comes to me now. I've got two picks because I'm the last one out. And I don't know, I was going to save goalkeeper to the end because I felt like we've got three really strong goalie choices. So I'm not too fussed that they're gone. I would have liked Gordon, but my first pick's going to be a striker, and it's going to be James McFadden. Goes
good fives player. He'll be bringing all the silky skills, the flexion tricks and whatnot.
I'm gutted about that. I had him down. So
yeah, very very technical player, and just I think the talisman of the last 25 years for Scotland. Even though we never got to a tournament with him, the goal against France being the peak of his Scotland career. But yeah, he's going to lead the line for my five-a-side team. And my next pick is going to be a defender. Again, a position that we've been limited in with when it comes to top class talent. But I'm going to go with Christian Daly.
Nice
another
one.
icon from the last 25, 30 years.
Christian.
Yeah, for the rant that was going on in the back of Bertie Vogts' interview after the Germany game. But also just his curly hair.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
So
is it me for two picks now, is it?
No, it goes back through the way to Matt, and then you'll get your two.
All right.
So I'm just one pick now, Mark.
Yep. You're always a one-pick man in the middle.
So I'll go striker as well, and I'll pick Sir Kenny of Miller.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This guy's the ultimate five-a-side player. He'll run about till the fucking cows come home. He'll be harassing everyone, winning the ball, getting a lovely finish, getting the wee poachers goals to keep the score close, 1 up, 2 up, evens and whatnot. A legend of the Scottish game. Who can forget his goals against England and others?
One of the other 17 goals he scored. 16
or whatever, yeah. Just the guy who was kind of always in the team when I was growing up, he was always there.
He had the nickname Horseshit, Kenny Miller, but I think that's...
He never let us down,
unfair.
did he? He was never going to be
banging. He did a few times.
He would never let me down, that's what matters, and he's going to lead the line in my fives team, and he's going to fucking batter your team.
Fair enough. Who else are you going for?
I'm that far ahead. Let's just get one from a recent legend and go John McGlynn. John
McGlynn? We're not picking managers.
John McGinn. Oh, God. Again, another legend of the recent times and a great engine and arse on him. So I don't know if I should think too five-a-side technical, but he would be good in a fives team, like when you need to have that sort of engine in the midfield, tracking back in the latter stages when everyone else is fucked.
Good in tight areas.
Good in tight areas. So you get the ball in the corner and fucking manage to get out somehow.
That's it. So far, your team is a Gordon, a McGinn, and a Miller, and it goes now back to Andrew for... Wait, have you just picked two there?
You told me to pick two.
Yeah, you told them to pick two, to be fair.
I've totally fucked that up then. Okay, you can miss the next round. Andrew, you can take two.
Right.
No one jumped in to tell me I was wrong.
I'm going
Richard Osman would be wrong.
Lee Griffiths for his iconic free kicks, and Scott McTominay for obvious reasons. So yeah,
McTominay's
my two picks.
It's hard not to lean towards the sort of last 5-10 years, or maybe last 5 years.
Such a good squad, isn't it?
Best moments we've had in our lifetime. So it's
Yeah.
etched in the memory, like compared to
Yeah.
the teams that failed admirably. They tried their best.
So your team comprises of Davy Marshall,
Mm-hmm.
Scott McTominay,
Yep.
and Lee Griffiths thus far.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so
Baller.
back to Matt, but he's skipping a go because I
Oh.
accidentally gave him 2 picks. Comes to me, and I've got so far a defender and a striker. Going to get 2 midfielders in with my 2 picks here, and go. Oh, this is where it gets tough. Darren Fletcher,
Yeah, bastard.
and I really wanted McSauce for that attacking flair, because you're kind of struggling now for sort of more attacking midfielder because McTominay and McGinn were the 2 really doing that job. Billy Gilmore. I think he's a really good 5s player. Really good technical.
Yeah, he'll keep the
baller.
ball. He'll be chasing shadows like when he's against you now.
Yeah.
So I've got Daly, Gilmore, Fletcher, and McFadden so far. It comes back to Matt for your 4th pick.
I'll go midfield and Scott Brown, 5s player.
Nice.
He'll be the man that talks. He'll be the talker on the pitch. You know, you've always got that one guy that just like talks absolute shite the whole game, like telling you what to do and that, bossing you about. He'll be that boy. A class act on
Good
and off the
balance
pitch.
with McGinn, I would say, as
Yeah.
well. Lovely. Back to Andrew for your final 2.
Final 2, I'm going Sir David of Weir in the
Ooh.
at the back. Nothing gets past him, no matter what his age. So there you go. And midfield, I'm going Barry Ferguson.
Knew there was going to be some Sevco boys, or they were pre-Sevco actually, to be fair. Rangers players coming in, well done. You managed to get 2 in. Good balance with 2 Celtic players as well. Read us your final team.
I've got Davy Marshall in goals. I've got David Weir shoring up the entire back because don't need anyone else back there. Scott McTominay, Barry Ferguson in the midfield. Barry holding things nice and steady. McTominay getting up and down there. And I've got Lee Griffiths up top.
Very strong indeed. Matt, finish your team for us. Who's your 5th?
So I've got one defender, and it's only going to be one man. A man we all know and we all love. Russell Martin, centre half.
Does he not play for England?
I've got him confused
Terrific.
with David Alderweireld last week, but no, Russell Martin definitely plays for Scotland. His accent forgiving. Can play right back, play centre half. If you're the one defender in the 5s team, you need to cover the ground. And I'm sure he'll get the pinks in afterwards. He's a good guy.
Distasteful.
Russell Martin. So,
Brings his own backpack as well.
He does, filled with vegetables. So my team is Craig Gordon, Russell Martin, John McGinn, Scott Brown, and Kenny Miller.
Nice.
Well balanced, I would say.
Yeah,
You've really let yourself down with your last pick, but it's
I did it for the laughs, mate, and it paid off. So
yeah, well done, well played. Who have I got? I've got a goalkeeper left to pick, and it's a choice between there's Rab Douglas, there's Alan McGregor, there's Angus Gunn. That's pretty much it for the 2000s, I think. Yeah, it's between those 3, and I think Alan McGregor gets it, mostly because I've got one of his match-worn shirts in the house, which has never been donned because I'm too fat to wear it. But yeah, Griggsy gets in. Didn't do as much for Scotland as Gordon and Marshall have, but still a very, very reliable shot stopper. So we've got Griggsy, Christian Daly, Billy Gilmore, Darren Fletcher, and James McFadden in my team. So we can't decide between the 3 of us as to who wins that. So you'll need to let us know in the comments which is the best 5-a-side team.
3 teddy bears in your lineup there.
Yeah, mate, I don't see colour.
Well,
give Russell a win, lads. Come on, give him the vote. he
he really needs it now. He needs to pick me up.
Like,
Big
You
time.
might get all the Celtic fans voting for your team, to be fair.
yeah,
Yeah, true. He's been down Loch Lomond apparently again today.
Martin,
I saw that, yeah, with Lucy.
skinny
Yeah.
dip and a hope.
Getting the Loch Ness Monster out.
Oh.
I don't think he's packing Richard Osman style meat down there.
What claims? Allegedly.
Come on,
Parsnip.
he's a brute. Right, moving on from our 5-a-side stuff, we're going to have 10 minutes or so on the 2 upcoming Scotland games. It's crunch time, really. It's going to be Steve Clarke if he makes it through till Sunday's game, if he doesn't get binned between. It's going to be he'll make the record for most appearances as a manager for Scotland. So Yeah,
Just takes the Rangers job like tomorrow afternoon.
yeah, leaves after he's tied with Craig Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, two massive fixtures. The group after the first set of games is Denmark and Scotland both on 4, Greece on 3, Belarus on nada. We play Greece on Thursday night at Hampden and then play Belarus also at Hampden on Sunday. The big one being the Thursday night game against Greece, and it's pretty much an unchanged squad for Scotland compared to the last couple of qualifiers. Johnson's just been called up as well to the squad today. I think he's joined them for training. So we've not really had that reliability from the squad selection in previous campaigns. We tend to be quite unlucky with injuries, or we have been. So how do you see Thursday night's game playing out, Matthew? What are your thoughts leading into that one?
I'm anxious. I'm an anxious Alan. I mean, they're going to come at us. They have to win. Obviously, their defeat to Denmark was surprising. Certainly, the score, and with such a small group, one defeat can really sink you if you're trying to win the group. So they're going to have to attack us. Is Clark going to attack back? Is it going to be sort of ping pong vibe, or is he going to play a bit safer? I don't know how it's going to play out really. Will he start with a more conservative approach and try and hit them on the counter attack, or will we start fast and try and hit them? I really don't know. This is such a hard game to call. I don't know. So I don't know. Honestly, because they're good and we're good, and they battered us the last time, but we seem to be laser focused this campaign. Obviously, the defeat in the Nations League was disappointing, but I mean, it's not the biggest deal to get relegated to League B. So yeah, I think Scotland will get the win. I think it will be a tough game, and we may have to come from behind. But I think we are in a good moment. The squad.
Yeah, it definitely seems, like you say, a bit more focus around the group in this campaign. We've said it before, a lot of those players are coming towards the end of their latter stages of their career, not really going to have the chance to get to another tournament with Scotland, and none of them have been to that World Cup. Andy Robertson and the other boys that get these interviews all the time, that's all they're talking about. So it depends, like you say, it depends how we set up, because Greece are going to need to come and attack us. They, I think, will do that. They did that pretty well in both games against us in March, being on the front foot. So do you think, Andre, is it going to be out those two styles? Do you think Clark's going to go defensive? Do you think he's going to try and play on the front foot from the start?
We're going to win this.
Ooh.
We're going to win this, and we're going to win it comfortably. The scoreline might not reflect it. I think we'll get a 1-0, but I think it'll be a good, convincing performance. I think we're going to go for it. I think that, as you said, there's a lot of players that are not going to get another bite of the cherry here. We've got no injuries, full squad, no excuses, confidence is high. I think we're gonna go and really take it to them. So I think it'll be a great watch, and I think Greece are going to be smashing some motherfucking plates.
I don't
in dismay.
I was going to say that's normally a celebration sort of thing.
Angry
I don't
smash.
like when someo's that confident. It makes me even more anxious.
Nah,
I get excited thinking, we might actually do it.
Yeah, I think, and everyone should. I think so. I think get behind them. Good atmosphere there, at Hampden. Let's fucking go for it. And if the crowd are right on it and right behind them, I really do hope it is a good atmosphere. Then I do think that the players will be right motivated and they'll really, really go for it. There's a lot of good talent in there. There's a lot of boys that are in good form, and as I said as well, as Tam was saying, there's a lot of players that are not going to get another bite of the cherry. This is a big, big game. If we win this as well, this really does carry us through, and it's a game changer for the rest of the campaign, really. So we want to keep that momentum going. So I feel really, really positive, really confident. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm weirdly confident about it as well, but I'm always kind of blindly optimistic when it comes to Scotland. But like you say, there's players coming into good form. John McGinn's one of them. He's been off the boil, I think, domestically for quite a while. But has he scored a goal in the last 3 games for Villa?
Yeah,
he's won in Europe. So he's hitting form just at the right time. He looked really, really good against Denmark as well, I thought. In particular, that game, he was the best I've seen him for Scotland for a long time. And I think it's just that consistency of the squad being together last time, and it's almost the exact same group, isn't it? For these matches, so I don't want to jinx it and speak too soon, but I've told you this already. If the permutations are, if we beat Greece and Denmark beat Greece again in Denmark on Sunday, we are guaranteed a second place spot at that stage, which would basically just makes it a shootout between us and Denmark to try and top the group, and we've still got Denmark to play at Hamden. So the good thing is, if you do beat Greece as well, you do want Denmark to win for that reason, but if they don't, it means that you're then top of the group and it's sort of in your hands. So yeah. I'm one to get carried away with these things once I start thinking about them, as you know, but we better rein that back in. There's not really too much to discuss about the Belarus game, I don't suppose. We saw them away, Scotland, with no fans there, and it was never in doubt, was it? It was a very dominant performance away from home. I can imagine it being the same on Sunday. Be interesting if things don't go well tomorrow, how many fans will turn up on Sunday. That'll be
that's true. That's true. No,
hopefully we don't have to.
I think it'll be another comfortable win there, regardless of what happens against Greece. But they won't really need the motivation of the fans, in my opinion, at that point. There was such a huge disparity in quality, between the two. If anything, I think Scotland probably could have put them to the sword a bit earlier, and Belarus, we're riding by the sort of seat of their pants, at times. So I think we'll be fine there. It's all about this Greece game, and
yeah.
I just feel really confident. You're saying about obviously McGinn being in form there, but even other players, that are maybe slightly on the fringes. I mean, look at Lennon Miller, getting a bit of a go at Udinese, getting assists. You look at Dykes as well, which is not necessarily a fringe player, but pulling into some decent form now too. So there's plenty of performances out the sort of biggest names, if you like, within that squad that are starting to hit a wee bit of form, and that's great if you want to change things up, or it's not quite going right. We've got options. We've got a decent bench actually going there. So I think it'll be decent. I think it'll be good.
So bloody exact.
Do you think he's going to play 4-4-2 again, or is he going to match them up 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1? What do you think, Tom?
It's almost impossible to guess what he's doing these days. I think it's definitely going to be a back four. That's been tried and tested, especially at home. The Nations League campaign, we were everyone sees it as a disappointing campaign because you get relegated. But the last 3 games of that group were incredible, and that was playing with the back four. So yeah, he's definitely going to go that way. I think probably McLean and Gilmore in those two holding positions. You need to get Doak on the pitch. I think because McGinn's been further forward for Aston Villa and scoring those goals, he'll be out on the left. McTominay behind, most likely Adams leading the line, with Dykes to come off the bench at some point. And your usual back four of, the centre half pairings are always difficult to predict, but it'll be Robbo one side, Hickey the other, Suter probably the left centre half, and then toss up between Hanley, McKenna, and Hendry, as it always is. But personally, I'd like to see McKenna. It'll probably be Hanley.
And you think he'll start Kenny McLean, or not Ferguson?
I don't know. It's a toss of a coin. I think he probably prefers McLean because we do want to be playing on the front foot. McLean seems to be more disciplined, try to defend the back four, I think. And just to caveat what I said about Hanley there, sort of saying that I don't want to see him play. He was phenomenal against Denmark, wasn't he? Arguably man of the match in that game. So
Clark's boy.
Yeah, and he played pretty well in that Edinburgh derby as well. I know he was on the edge a few times, but he had a lot of highlight kind of moments, in that back line. So again, going into a game with all right form, not really massive reasons not to pick him. So I think he should probably start.
Let's get your predictions then for both games. Matthew, we'll start with you with the Greece game. What do you think?
2-1 Scotland, KG.
2-1 Scotland, and just for fun, we'll ask you to throw in who's going to score the first goal.
The young Greek boy.
Karetsas.
Yeah, and then we'll come back
The
in the second
17-year-old.
half. A penalty and a goal from a corner.
Excellent. Love that. Take a goal however you get them. Andrew, your score prediction, I think you said 1-0, did you?
1-0, yeah, I'll go Ben Doak to score. Yeah,
Gannon Doak, yeah. Don't be distasteful.
Gannon Doak, sorry, my bad. Reminds me of Cameron.
Yeah, I think if we're going to win, it's like you say, it's probably going to be tight. I'll go 3-1. I'll just be brave. Why not?
Oh.
Give a different score.
Good.
Because if we're 2-1 up, they'll be throwing everything at it. I think we can pick off a third one in the end. And first goal scorer is going to be Che Adams. There you go. And for Belarus, I mean, just chuck a score out, Matt. What do you think?
2-0.
2-0, Andrew?
3-0.
3-0. He will be riding high. 3-0 as well. I'll go 4. I'll go 4. Make them up. Why not?
No, make it
Wow.
fine.
If we can score 3, we can score 4.
Are you worried
Cool.
about the Greeks at all? Or are you just fully confident in Scotland to go and take the game by the scruff of the neck?
Not worried about Greece. More worried about what version of us turns up. If we
Right.
turn up to our best, we'll I think do really well. But it was shown in the Hampden game in March that we weren't at our best, and they picked us apart. They're good enough to do that. So, and I think we're also lulled into a false sense of security by the Denmark score that they got. It's easy to not perform in one game and then turn up the next. So, we just need to be a bit wary of that. But it's all about how we perform. That was such a Steve Clark answer. Proud of that. Right, on to a quizzing game. And we've done this format maybe a week or 2 ago. It's Andrew versus Matt. And it's Guess the Lineup. So we've got a Scotland fixture from recent memory. And
I'm not getting this. I mean, there's fucking...
you will.
Whose memory?
It's only from last year. We're doing
no
Germany 5,
chance.
Scotland 1, the opening game of last year's Euros. And to decide who gets to pick which team,
No
I'm
one
going to
has to
ask
the Germany
you...
team. Are you
Fucking pick
joking?
the Germany team.
Yeah.
Pick the German.
What do you mean? The German team's full of big stars. You watch the game, you know all the names. Come
I
on.
blanked that game in my memory, son.
You're football fans. You should know this.
Half a chance of the fucking Scotland team, but I mean, German team, you can
Shut
forget
up.
about
Have
it.
a chance of the Scotland team. Right. I don't know how it's fair to do this, but Matthew, what was the attendance of that game?
Oh,
Do you know?
Yes. So whoever's closest gets to pick what team they're guessing.
It was at the Munich. It was at the Allianz Arena.
The Allianz.
Yeah, what's that?
73,000.
73. Andrew?
He's googling it.
I'm going to say 80.
80. It was 65,052.
Oh.
So Matthew, you can pick. Are you choosing the Scotland team or the Germany team?
I'll pick the Scotland team.
Okay, well, you've
Great.
almost definitely secured yourself a win. I'm going to just share my screen and see if we can have this live on the screen for you to watch. Let me just see if I can do this. Sorry if you're listening to this podcast as opposed to watching. You don't get the nice graphics, but let's see.
Just how podcasts go these days, mate. Eh?
Has that worked for you, gents?
Yes, I could see a lot of
Yes.
Excellent,
Lots
good
of
stuff.
times
Right,
in German.
because Matthew chose the team, I'm going to go to Andrew first for your first
the
guess.
formations and everything. Looks like a
You
4-3,
do.
a 3-4-3, a 3-4-3.
Fucking hell. I'm going to say Musiala.
Musiala is correct. Well done.
Okay.
Oh, nice, mate. Look at that. That's class graphics, mate. That's
It's taken straight from FotMob. Matthew, your first pick for the Scotland team.
Goalkeeper. I'll go Gun.
Goalkeeper Gunny. Correct.
What? Oh, was it? Fucking hell, I would have got that wrong.
Who would you have said? Like,
Fucking would have said Davy Marshall. Fucking,
David, what
that's
year is
terrible.
it, mate?
We
David
just spoke
Marshall.
about this 2 minutes ago as well.
I
Come
know,
on, son.
I know. Terrible.
Right, that German team, Andrew.
You can sort of see names.
Manuel Neuer.
That is correct. Well done. So you got 2 guesses, 2 correct. You're going well so far. Matthew.
I'm fucking struggling.
Tierney. At LCB.
Correct. Well done. 2 for 2. Andrew, back to you.
I'm struggling with defenders. Can't think of any. Midfield.
You've got this. I think there's only probably 2 names
Toni
on that,
Kroos.
of that 11 that are harder to guess. Tony Kroos is correct. Well done.
I've
I'll
got
go
another one,
right-sided. Right-sided centre-back. Porteous.
Correct. 4.6
Smashing
rating
it,
on
mate.
FotMob for his red
You're
card.
smashing it. Gundogan.
Gundogan. That is correct as well. Yes, he was playing in the 10 as number 21.
The
Matthew.
centre-half, Hanley, in the middle.
Hanley is incorrect. It's our first incorrect guess of the game. Back to you, Andrew.
Leroy Sané.
Leroy Sané is also incorrect.
Fuck.
Matthew?
Oh, surely he started, actually.
So who was started? It wasn't Hanley, was it? It was
So write that down. Forget.
Scott McKenna?
Correct. Why are you not trying to guess other positions? You don't need to go from the back to front. So you've had 5 guesses each. It's currently 4-3 to Andrew. Back to you, Mr. Guild.
The fuck?
Thomas Muller.
Thomas Muller is incorrect.
Oh, fucking hell.
Who
I thought
played
that was a
centre
shooting.
half? Who played centre half in the middle of the fucking centre back? Okay, I'll
Just
go
move
for
on from it.
Okay, I'll move on. John McGinn. I'll move on. John McGinn.
And we've got John McGinn. John McGinn. No, he did not play. I didn't start.
John McGinn.
Did you
start.
not? Oh my
Good one.
god.
Big go.
Got you. Right, that's 6 guesses each, and it's 4 all.
Emre Can.
Emre Can
Can.
is incorrect.
Okay.
Che Adams.
Run out of midfielders.
That is correct. Well done. Back to you.
Can't
Andrew.
think of any
4
fucking
guesses left.
defenders at all. I doubt he started. I don't. Havertz.
Kai Havertz, he scored. Yes, that is correct. Well done.
McTominay.
McSauce is correct.
God, I'm struggling now. Who the fuck plays in defence for fucking Germany?
4 men.
Oh, what's his name? Kimmich.
Joshua Kimmich, as Derek Ray says. Correct.
Robbo.
Robbo, correct. Well done. 2 guesses left each. The scores are 7 to Matthew, 6 to Andrew.
Rudiger. He's a
Yep, the
defender
own
for
goal
Germany.
scorer. Well done.
Didn't know.
Matthew.
I don't have anything in the time.
Ralston.
Tony, correct. Well done. Timu version of Stephen O'Donnell. You really need this, Andrew. It's your last guess, and Matthew's currently 1 ahead.
Oh man, I can't think of any defenders at all. Can't think of the other midfielder. I thought Miller would have been a stick on. Wirtz or Wirtz, however you
Florian Wirtz is correct. Well done. That's you got a total score of 8, which is commendable, and Matthew currently also on 8. So this is to win. If you get it wrong, we go to a tiebreak.
Callum McGregor.
It's Calmac, it's McGregor. Well done, sir. 9 out of the Scotland 11 in 11 guesses. You win.
And
I don't have anything for the last ones, like at all. Like I can't.
Going to
Andrich?
swap over just for some fun. Matthew, you can name the Germans. You said Andrich. Yep.
Slotterbeck.
Nope.
Who the fuck is that?
Ta.
Jonathan Tah. Yep.
Oh yeah.
And-
Don't know.
Mittelst.
I knew it was one of those names.
Want to fill
Who's
in the
that?
blanks for Matthew, Andrew? A centre back and a attacking mid.
Stuart Armstrong, I'll say.
Nope.
I'm clutching at straws.
It was Ryan Christie. And the other centre
centre
half.
half I couldn't get.
You tried
Jack
McKenna,
Hendry?
you tried Handley. Yes, well done. It's
Fucking Jack Hendry. What a nonsense defence that is, by the way.
What do you
Jesus
mean?
wept, that defence. That right. Ralston, Porteous and Hendry, I mean, they're nowhere near the team now. It's unbelievable that played in the Euros, man.
Tierney would be in the team if we're still playing a 5 at the back.
Oh my God, why did he persist with Hendry for so long? Absolutely useless.
Yeah, he was actually fucking dreadful.
He's crap.
That red card for Porto really killed his Scotland career as well. He's not
Yeah,
been
it
back
did.
in the squad since then, I don't think.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Playing
yeah.
alongside Heung-min Son and Hugo Lloris in LAFC.
Is he?
So yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Not a
plays-
bad gig, like.
starts
He
every
lives in
game.
Hollywood. Hollywood.
Not bad for a wee filly. Fra Edinburgh, I think he's from, is he?
Yeah.
Alright, mate, play for the Spartans.
Lovely. Right, well, that's the Scotland episode wrapped up. As I say, this is coming out Thursday, so it should be pre-match if you want to indulge in this. I'm saying this at the end of the episode. It's a bit pointless because if you've already listened this far, you've indulged. But yeah, hopefully it gets you in the spirit for the Scotland-Greece game. We'll be back again with our usual episodes next Tuesday to preview. I always get preview and review mixed up. To review the Scotland games and chat about how they went, amongst other things. But yeah, until then, get involved on social media or on Spotify. Drop us a comment and let us know who had the best 5-a-side team, or maybe pick yours, pick your own, and let us know. Maybe it's an amalgamation of all 3. But until then, thanks for listening and cheery bye.
Cheers. Bye.